Let us start the next class, sir. In the last class, we were discussing the features of the company, right? Yeah. So, in the last class, we were discussing the voluntary and incorporated association of the persons, artificial persons, and separate legal entity and limited liability. It defines the nature of liability of company or members of the company, but not the company. Next one is the perpetual succession. Perpetual succession. But there is sole trader. Sole trader. For example, Hiba Kirana and General Stores. Hiba mar gaya one fine day. Hiba has no father, no mother, no brother, no husband, no children. Hiba bhi mar gaya. Shop will be closed. Death of the sole trader will lead to death of the business. Hiba and Richa. Hiba and Richa and associates partnership firm is there. Here also Hiba mar gaya beta. Hiba deceased. Hiba deceased. What about the business? What is the partnership firm? It will be closed. Death of the partner will lead to dissolution of the firm itself. Yes or no, sir? Because partner firm both are one and the same. Both are one and the same. But in case of the company, company अलग होता है, member अलग होता है. Company अलग होता है, promoter अलग होता है. Members may come, members may go, members may die, but company will remain same. Why? Because companies, who is giving the birth to company? Companies Act. Who can give the death to company? Companies Act itself. It is created by process of the law. To dissolve the company also we have to follow the procedure prescribed under the Companies Act. Yes or no, sir? So you know all these things in CA foundation already, right? Look up it. Perpetual succession. Perpetual existence as succession. Company enjoys perpetual existence. Perpetual means infinity. Company enjoys perpetual existence. Perpetual existence. Members may come, members may go, members may die. Members may come and go or die. But company continues to survive. Company continues to survive. Last point. Even death of all the members. Even death of all the members will not affect the life of the company. Will not affect the life of the company. Next concept is a separate property. Separate property of the company will be held in the name of the company. Property of the shareholders in their own name, right, beta? Property of the company will be held in the name of the company. Property of the shareholders will be held in the name of the shareholders itself. Yes or no, sir? That's the 2 points are there. Look, beta. Separate property. Compared to CA, the depth will be less, beta. The property of the company will be held in the name of the company. Property of the company will be registered in the name of the company. In the name of the company. Property of shareholders will be registered in their own name. In their own name. Property of the company will be registered in the name of the company. Property of the shareholders will be held in their own name. What is common seal, sir? Official signature of the company. Which signature beta? Official signature. So if I enter into contract with Heba should sign, I should sign. Yes or no, sir, on the agreement. But company is a which person? Artificial person. It has no hands to sign. Once we're affixing the logo of the company, it is deemed to be signed by company itself. Who can use this common seal of the company? Directors, CS of the company, or directors of the company. Yes sir, no sir. Is it mandatory? It's optional. Why it is optional? Because of digital signature. Because of the digital signature. Instead of the rubber stamp, we can also affix the digital signature. Then beta click. So once we complete the MOA and AOA, will go little slow because up to MOA AOA you have already idea, right? Look beta. Keep the heading common seal. It is the official signature of the company. So what is the weightage of companies act? 50 marks nearly. It is the official signature of the company. It is affixed. Once it is affixed, once common seal is affixed, what is meaning affixing? Mudrinchadam. Printing. Once it is affixed, it is deemed to be signed by company itself. Deemed to be signed by company itself. It is affixed on the shares debentures. Shares debentures and other official contracts on behalf of the company. Affixed on the shares debentures and other official contracts on behalf of the company. Next, transferability of the shares anta. What is the meaning of private? Private property, private function, private party. What is the meaning of private? हमारा हमारा, हमको हमको, मन को मन के, मनदी मनदे, उसको बोलते हैं प्राइवेट. अवेलेबल टू एवरीवन. Public. Park is there, no? Public property. Which property? Government park. Anybody can come, anybody can go, anybody can do anything. Public property. Which property? This room is there, no beta? Private property. Which property? Anybody can enter into this room if student of Pathshala. What is there? If is there. Condition is there. Yes sir, no sir. Clear na? So that's why in case of private company, transferability of the shares is restricted but not prohibited. What is the difference between prohibited and restriction? Prohibition and restriction. No one should enter a Chandramukhi room beta. You will stand like Chandramukhi, you will become Chandramukhi. वो prohibited है बेटा. वो क्या है? Prohibited. No one should. Anybody can if condition is satisfied. This room is there, no beta. Anybody can enter into this room if student of the Pathshala. वो क्या है बेटा? Restricted. No one should enter. Prohibited. Yes sir, no sir. In case of public company shares are freely transferable. How it is transferable? SG from India. Can I sell my share to Ching Chang Cho of China? Yes. Yes. It can be sold to any person because it is a public company. Which company? Look beta. Transferability of the shares. Transferability of the shares. In case of private limited company, transferability of the shares is restricted but not prohibited. Restricted but not prohibited. In case of public limited company, what happened beta? Good name? You. Rajesh. Rasava. Rasava. In case of public limited company, shares are freely transferable without any restrictions. without any restrictions. The last feature as per institute material, CMA material, capacity to sue and being sued. Sue means right to file a case. So every day I'm going to company, but company is not giving my salary. Can I file a case on the company? Yes. Yes sir, no sir. I'm the employee of the company. I'm getting frustration, irritation, humiliation, so many feelings. Out of that irritation, I'm spoiling their furniture. Can they file a case on me? Yes. Company can file a case if we are making a default. We can file a case on the company. Company makes the look beta capacity to sue and being sued. Since company is a separate legal person, since company is a separate legal person in the eyes of law, so I'm not explaining much because you know all these things, right? Okay na? So since company is a separate legal person in the eyes of law, it can sue any person. It can sue any person if anyone commits the default. If anyone commits the default. Next. Any person including the member, any person including the member any person including the member can sue the company if company commits the default. Hmm? So what we discussed till now is not that much important from exam point of view. And in the first topic 6.1 है ना अरे first topic in the CMA intercompany sector, this is the first important topic beta. This was already asked in the exam 12, 15, 19 and recently 23. So this concept will be very 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 important. Chala means chala important. Through मेरे प्यारे देशवासियों, already you know about all these things है ना. So but since it is there in the syllabus, we'll explain a little fast. So what is the meaning of the wheel? Wheel means cloth. Wheel means cloth. What is the meaning of wheel, sir? Cloth. Cloth is different, wall is different. Yes sir, no sir. What is the meaning of wheel? Means curtain. Wheel means curtain or the cloth. Corporate means company. Corporate means in the eyes of law. In the eyes of law, there is a imaginary cloth. Which cloth beta? Imaginary cloth between company and promoters. Company and cloth is there, beta. One side will be company, other side will be promoters. So it's a cloth, imaginary cloth between the company and promoters of the company. Don't ask me, show me the cloth between the company and promoters. We have to feel the cloth between the company and promoters. So what this cloth is doing, effect of this cloth, for the activities of the company, company will be liable. For the activities of promoters, promoters will be liable. Then what is the lifting of the corporate will, piercing of the corporate will, disregarding of the corporate will? Why? Beta, as per LLP Act, as per Partnership Act, there is no will. There is no will between the promoters and partners and firm. Both are one and the same. But this act is there, no, beta. For example, beta, partnership firm is there. One partner is doing some default. Who will be liable? Partner or firm? Both are both jointly liable. But in case of the company, I am not teaching will in the here. I am not liable. You will question the पाठशाला. पाठशाला अलग होता है and faculty अलग होता है. Between them there is an imaginary cloth. Which cloth? This cloth separating the promoters from the company, promoters from the shareholders, promoters from the members, promoters from the company from the employees, company from the promoters, company from the shareholders. Yes or no, sir? However, if any promoter, any director, any shareholders behind the wheel taking the unfair advantage, then the wheel will be lifted. Wheel will be, they will see the person behind the wheel. For example, in case of Kingfisher, who was taken the loan from SBI? This Vijay Mallya, Kingfisher Beverages, Kingfisher Beverages. But why bank is behind the Vijay Mallya? Because Vijay Mallya has taken the loan in the name of the Kingfisher. Yes or no, sir? He's wearing the wheel. Behind the wheel, he's doing something wrong. Behind the wheel, if you're doing lawfully and legally, wheel will be respected. Wheel will be. Bolo, any promoter, director, shareholder, employee obtains unfair, 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 unfair advantage over the will, then the will between company and such defaulting officer will be lifted. They will be personally liable. Yes or no, sir? Some faculties will be very close to students. Why? Student can ask any doubt. You can message me at any time. ఎలాగో సార్ క్లోజ్గా ఉందని చెప్పి సార్ ఈవినింగ్ అనొచ్చా? అనొద్దు సార్. You're taking the unfair advantage. Which advantage? So faculty is very close with you. Take the advantage. Take the advantage. If you try to take the unfair advantage over the wheel, no, the wheel will be lifted. Wheel will be. Even company is doing or promoter is doing, promoter will be personally liable. Yes or no? So only headings he is giving in CA may enter level. He is not explain the case laws also. Keep the heading. Corporate will, but very important from exam point of view. In the first topic, if something may come in the exam, means only corporate will. The question will be what is corporate will, then when the will be lifted. You need not explain any case law name in the exam. Only headings are sufficient. Done. CA may enter. It's not CA foundation. Look at it. Keep the heading. Corporate will. Very important. Sir, everyone know, right? Corporate will concept. Sisters, brothers. Madam, tell us. Keep the heading. Corporate will. First meaning. It is an imaginary cloth or curtain. Meaning, it is an imaginary cloth or curtain. Imaginary cloth or curtain between the company. Between the company and its shareholders, directors, employees. Between the company and its shareholders, directors, employees. Is it working? Easy. Between the company, directors, shareholders, employees. Next, effect of the corporate will. What this will is doing? ఈ వీల్ వల్ల ఏమైతుంది? Effect of the corporate will. Look beta. Corporate will separates separates the company from its shareholders, directors, employees. There is a heading, effect of the corporate will. You have to leave one line now for subheading. Yeah, it is separating the company from its directors, shareholders, employees. Next, for the activity of the company, company will be liable. Do you know, in CMA final law, again he will teach all these things. You have studied all these things, CA foundation already. We are discussing again CMA enter. In CMA final law, also he will explain from the applicability of the Companies Act. This act is applicable to whole of India, including Jammu and Kashmir. This act is applicable to company formed under this act, previous Companies Act. What is MOA, what is AOA, what is private company? All these things again we will discuss in CMA final. unfortunately. In CMA final, all these things weightage will be 10 marks. CMA final also. So we are keep on teaching. Students will be keep on getting bored because you're teaching the same thing in foundation, inter, and final also. Yeah, can tappadu. But he will ask in the exam. This was very important question, but 7 marks. Dekho. 1, 2, 3, 4 times I exam. Sir, while we're discussing the chapter, we will discuss what will come in the exam and how many times it is coming. What will come for MCQs also. Then, beta. For example, if you go to second chapter, no, this is types of companies. CMA, not CA, exclusively. See, OPC was asked these many number of times in the exam. CMA inter, OPC. And this concept is there, no? All these things will not come in the exam. Foreign company was asked 2-3 times in the exam. This Section 8 company is there, no? Nearly more than 30 times in the exam. Section 8 company. CMA inter, not CA. 30 times plus date question. But depth will be different, beta. In CA only this will be discussed. In CA foundation level, all these things will not be there in the CA foundation about Section 8 company. All these things are not there. Small company was asked these many times in the exam. June, December, June, December. అర్థమవుతుందా నాన్న? Producer company was asked twice in the exam. You don't know producer company, right? So few things you know already, but few things you may not know. Moreover, all these things will come again in the CMA final law also. First paper will be law paper only and CMA final also. So don't get bored. Sorry, మాకు ఇవన్నీ తెలుసు అని అనుకోకండి. ఒక 1-2 days. Done. Not 1-2 days, ఒక 1 week. Because we have to complete till the MOA, AOA. Doctrine of Indoor Management, Doctrine of Construct Notice. All these things. Keep the heading. Effect of cooperative return. What is the last one you have written? For activities of a company, company will be liable. For activities of promoters, directors, shareholders. For activity of promoters, directors, shareholders. For the activity of promoters, directors, shareholders, they will be personally liable. They will be personally liable. Heading. Leave one line. Lifting of the corporate bill. But in the question, but in this exam, what is corporate bill? When it will be lifted? That will be the question. 7 marks. No caseless need to be explained. Only this headings you have to explain. That's it. First one. Lifting of the corporate bill. As long as company acting lawfully and legally. As long as company acting lawfully and legally, corporate will be respected. Corporate will be respected. See, Reliance is there. Will is there or not between the Mukesh Ambani and Reliance? Yes. Tata Motors is there. There is will is there or not between the Ratan Tata and Tata Motors? Yes, because Ratan Tata is acting lawfully and legally. And Nana Murthy is acting lawfully and legally because there is a separation of Infosys and Nana Murthy. But in case of the Kingfisher Beverages, the will is lifted. Why? Because taking the unfair advantage over the will. Then court will lift the will. They will see the person behind the will. Done. చూస్తున్నావా? ఏం చూస్తున్నావు? Look beta. As long as company acting lawfully and legally, corporate will be respected. However, this word is very important in the law. However, kani, however, if any promoter, director, tries to obtain unfair advantage over the will, tries to obtain unfair advantage over the will, then the will be lifted. Then the will be lifted between the company and defaulting officer. Between the company and defaulting officer by treating both are one and the same. By treating both are one and the same. Obviously, that depends on the situation. For example, in case of in this case, no, Kingfisher, it is lifted permanently. Small defect is there, but for that default only, we will lift the will. For that activity only, promoter will personal liable. Simple. As long as you're acting lawfully and legally, the will is respected. 10 transactions are there. For 9 transactions, you're acting lawfully and legally. Will be there. For one transaction, you are taking unfair advantage over the will. Then will be lifted. That depends upon the situation. Keep the heading. Circumstances under which corporate will is lifted. Circumstances under which corporate will is lifted. Circumstances under which corporate will is lifted. What is the production of revenue? What is production of revenue, beta? Revenue. What is revenue to government? Taxes. Can anyone explain me Dinshan case la? He is not. It's not in our syllabus in CM mentor level, but just I'm asking. Sir, Dinshan Manikji Petit. You don't know? You don't know? Very very important in CA foundation. Anyone in the class? Raise your hand and explain the case la. Sir, Dinshan Manikji Petit. Don't know? The question was asked so many times in the foundation exam. You don't know? No, you know. Explain. Hmm. 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 Chalo, let me explain. There was a wealthy millionaire. Wealthy millionaire. Kotishwarudu beta. Dinsha was a, his name is Sir Dinsha Manikji Petit. Sir Dinsha Manikji Petit. He was the British officer. He's a Indian person only. He's a army officer in the British government. British army. He's one of the officer. Yes sir, no sir. Clear na? So after retirement, he was getting the lot of money. See, there are two ways to make the money: hard work and smart work. Hard work. I'm coming from Kukatpalli to here every day, standing, shouting, seeing the different faces. Some people will keep the face as if when I have to go. So I have to stand, I have to work, I have to make the money. उसको बोलते हैं hard earned money. So it has to come out. One more way is there, beta, to make the money. I can record the classes, I can sit in my home, I can sell. Smart money. Yes sir, no sir. I wrote a book once, I can sell the book, I can make the money. Smart money. I'm not working every day, still I'm able to make the money. In the same share market, you can sit, you can sleep in your bedroom, still you can able to make the money. So this Dinsha, he want to make the money, smart money. Which money? Since he's a rich guy, beta, he's having 4 employees. How many employees? Sweetie, cutie, naughty, puppy. 4 employees are there. Yes sir, no sir. So this guy, he was having a lot of money. He is investing into 4 companies, beta. For example, Infosys, Tata, Infosys share, Tata debentures, and Mahindra shares, and HG Limited debentures. From here, for example, every year he is getting the 10,000 rupees dividend because he is investing in shares. And from here, every month he is getting the 10,000 rupees interest. From here, every year he is getting 10,000 rupees dividend shares. From here, he is getting the 10,000 dividend interest every year. What is the annual income, beta? 40,000. Yes or no, sir? Then this is some around 1930 case, beta. Before independence case, when British people are ruling the India. Yes or no, sir? At that time, as per income tax laws, up to 10,000 is exempt. What is the taxable amount, beta? 30. On this 30,000 rupees, he has to pay the tax. Yes or no, sir? Then Dinsha was thinking, it's my hard-earned money, it's my talent. Why I should pay the taxes to government of India? Who's thinking? Dinsha. But what the kanun hai? Law is same for everyone. He has to pay. Yes sir, no sir. He don't want to pay the madam, sit right in the class. Especially I'm telling you today itself. Don't try to sleep in the class. If you're not feeling comfortable, headache, stomach ache, any ache, no beta. Take the permission, go out and sleep in some other room. But not only in my class, when faculty is there, no beta. Never ever try to sleep in the class. Don't tell that I'm having fever, I'm having headache, I'm having some pain. Yes sir, no sir. It will give wrong impression to faculty and also people watching in the CC camera also. Yes sir, no sir. Not in my class. Everybody's class. Clear? Bad untadu. Sir. So what is the income of the Dinsham? 40k. Exemption 10k. Taxable? He don't want to pay taxes, but he's supposed to pay because that is the law. Then he's having a beautiful dirty idea. Which idea? Beautiful and dirty idea. If I have the income, I have to pay tax. If somebody is getting the income, somebody has to pay the taxes. So with the help of the Sweetie is an employee, right? He formed a company called Sweetie Private Limited Company. Sweetie Private Limited Company. It is having 100 shares. Out of 100 shares, 99 shares are with Dinsha. 1 share is with Sweetie. Done. Hello. Once company takes its birth, company is different, shareholder is different. What is the name of the company? Sweetie Private Limited Company. Yes sir, no sir. Who are the members? Dinsha and Sweetie. With help, Sweetie and beta. Sweetie, second class, second time fail. Qualification. And QT and beta. Third class, third time fail. With the help of QT, he formed a company called QT Private Limited Company. QT Private Limited Company. Again, it is having the 100 shares. Out of 100, 99 is with Dinsha. 1 share is with QT. Clear na beta? And Naughty is the beta. First class, first time fail. With the help of Naughty, he formed a company called Naughty Private Limited Company. 100 shares, 99 to Dinsha, 1 share is to Naughty. And with the help of Puppy, he formed a company called Puppy Private Limited Company. 100 shares, out of 199 is with Dinsha, 1 share is with Puppy. Done. So after formation of this companies, company alag hota hai, member alag hota hai. For the activity of the company, companies will be liable. For the activity of the member, member will be liable. Clear na beta? So right now, how many investments is with Dinsha? 4 investments. What is his total income? 40k. Done. Subsequently, sir, do you know all these things? Don't know. So subsequently, he sold Infosys shares to Sweetie Private Limited Company. Previously, who used to get the dividend beta? Previously, who used to get the dividend? Dinsha. Now, who will get the dividend? Sweetie Private Limited Company. Yes sir, no sir. Then, clear? Then, he sold this Tata debentures to Q2 Private Limited Company. He sold Mahindra shares to Naughty Private Limited Company. He sold SG Limited debentures to Puppy Private Limited Company. Done. So now what is his investments beta? 0. But ఆస్తులు సున్నా ఎందుకు అని అమ్మేసిండు. Done. So now who will get the dividend beta every year? Puppy 10k. Exemption 10k. Taxable 0. Second company Naughty, income 10. Previously here he used to get the income no beta. Now who will get the income? Owner. Who is the owner right now? The shares debentures Naughty. Exemption 10. Taxable 0. Third company income 10, exemption 10, taxable 0. Fourth company income 10, exemption 10, taxable 0. Sir, able to understand? Yes sir, no sir. Clear na? So this company is done beta. Sweetie Private Limited company. Sweetie Private. Its income 10. Exemption 10. Taxable 0. So in the first company pocket, how much money is there, beta? 10,000 rupees. What is the meaning of company? Company means shareholders. Company means company has no brain, no eyes, no hands. Yes sir, no sir. Clear na? So this company conducting the general meeting. Which meeting? And this company is giving this 10,000 rupees is there, beta? This 10,000 rupees to Dinsha in the form of loan. In the form of this company, its income giving to Dinsha in the form of the loan without any date of repayment, without any date of repayment, without any interest also. Second company also giving the same its amount to Dinsha in the form of loan. This was approved by all the shareholders. How many shareholders are there? Two shareholders. One is the employee, other one is Dinsha. Third company also giving this income to Dinsha in the form of the loan. Fourth company also giving this income to Dinsha in the form of the loan, which is not repayable, which is not interest 0. So previously 40k was there in this pocket, which is taxable. Now the same 40k is in this pocket but not taxable. Previously this 40k is visible as the income. Now this 40k is visible as the loan, which is not repayable, where there is no rate of interest also. Till now clear? ఈ పాకెట్ లోనే ట్యాక్స్ వస్తుంది, ఈ పాకెట్ లోనే ట్యాక్స్ రాదు. ఎస్ సార్, నో సార్. వాట్ Dinsha is doing? Taking unfair advantage over the wheel. Yes sir, no sir. Clear? In income tax act few officers are there, beta. इसको बोलते हैं ITO, income tax officer. This officer is based on the location, beta. SR Nagar ITO, Panjagutta ITO, Mahidipatnam ITO, Kukatapalli ITO. So Dinsha is staying in the Banjara Hills. For this Banjara Hills, no beta, Heba is the ITO, income tax officer. Income tax officer. She filed a case on the Dinsha. What is the case? Dinsha is not paying the taxes. Dinsha was not paying the taxes. And for this case, no, but SG is the judge uncle. Myself, I am the judge uncle. I am asking, Heba, what happened? Why you filed a case on the Dinsha? Heba said, judge uncle, I was looking over its financials. Last year he is showing the 40k income, 40k as the income. Before last year also he is showing the 40k as the income. Before that year also he is showing the 40k as the income. Before that year also he is showing the 40k as the income. But current year is showing the 0 income. Yes sir, no sir. Clear na? He is avoiding the tax. He is not paying the tax to government of India. Whose argument? ITO. Then sir, what happened? Why you are not paying the tax? Then sir said, sir, earlier I used to have the income, I used to have the assets, I used to pay the taxes. Now I don't have any income. Yes sir, no sir. Then I said, Heba, when he is not having income, why should I pay income tax? He's right, no. Then Heba said, no sir. He is not having income, but his companies are having the income. Then Dinsha said, Amma, Heba, go to HDSI classes. Company alag hota hai, promoter alag hota hai. For the income of the company, company is liable. Why you are asking me? Company alag hota hai, member alag hota hai. Like me, there are 4 other persons. One is this company, this company, this company, this company. They are the separate persons from eyes of law. Who is getting the income? These companies. Ask the tax from these companies. Why you are asking me? Are you able to understand? Last bench. Yes sir, no sir. Clear na? So income tax officer is asking the first company, what is the income? 10 no. Exemption no? 10 no. Taxable? 0. Clear na beta? Then income tax officer said, sir, income of these companies are within the exemption limit. Within the exemption limit. Clear na? Then Dinsha said, yes sir, it's not my income. That is not none of my business. So if his income is within the exemption limit, that is not my fault. No. He is different, I am different. My income is 0, so I will not pay any taxes. Then Dinsha was said, sir, can I go to my home? Yes, Dinsha, you can go. Hey, Dinsha. One doubt. Dinsha, how many companies you formed? 4 companies, sir. With whom? My employees, sir. What is the first company name? Sweetie Private Limited company. Dinsha, what they produce? Nothing, sir. What they purchase? Nothing, sir. What they manufacture? Nothing, sir. Where is the office? Nowhere, sir. Where is the factory? Nowhere. Number of employees? 0 employees. Avo, hey, donga. Here, the main purpose of formation of these 4 companies not to do any legal business, just to avoid the income, just to divide the income avoid the tax. Divide the income, avoid the tax. Court has lifted the will. Court had lifted the will between Dinsha and companies found by Dinsha, but treating both are one and the same. Then yes sir, no sir. ఏమన్నదిరా కోర్టు దొంగ ఏమన్నది దొంగ కంపెనీ పెట్టిందే టు అవాయిడ్ ద పేమెంట్ ఆఫ్ ట్యాక్స్ బికాస్ దే డోంట్ హ్యావ్ ఎనీ ఇన్కమ్ any other income. They have no production, no sales, no employees, no factory, no warehouse. Just to divide the income, avoid the taxes, these companies are formed. Done. Bolo. తెలియదా మీకు ఈ కేసులో this case law was asked in CA Foundation nearly 6 to 7 times as it is. In the place of Dinsha, he will give Ramesh Suresh. Remaining, he will keep as it is. For 6 to 8 marks. Look. But this case law is not there in your CA mentor only. Heading is there. That's why I have not explained any case law facts. Look. First heading for the protection of revenue. For the protection of revenue. Sir, in CMA Inter, you need not explain the case law in the exam. You need not explain. Only heading and heading explanation is sufficient. Sir, clear are this case law? Yeah. For the protection of revenue, if any person tries to avoid payment of taxes, any person tries to avoid payment of taxes, through corporate will, through corporate will, then will be lifted, then will be lifted will be lifted between the company and defaulting person, between the company and defaulting person, by treating both are one and the same. By treating both are one and the same. Case law name लिखो बेटा, safe side. Case law name लिखो. He is giving only case law name but not the facts in the institute material. Dinsha Manikji Petit, 1927. Is a British Army officer beta. Dinsha Manikji Petit. Done. Very important case beta in CA Foundation. Second one, to decide the enemy character of the company. To decide the enemy character. Daimler Company Limited versus Continental Tire and Rubber Company Limited, 1916 case law. Any idea about this case law? Explain. చెప్పక్క ఏం పేరు ఇందు చెప్పండి ఇందు గారు చెప్పిందు ఓకే ఓకే how many know this case law? Just raise your hand. If you don't know, I will explain, otherwise I will not explain properly. Others don't know, you know, explain. I will you try better, I will explain again. But వస్తలే क्या है बेटा आइसक्रीमा ఇండియా, లంక. అంటున్నా ఐస్క్రీమ్ ఆడుతుంది సార్. యా, దట్ ఈస్ గ్రేట్ ఇండియా, గ్రేట్ శ్రీలంక. ఎస్ సార్, నో సార్? దిస్ ఇస్ చైనా. అజ్యూమ్ 10 Chinese came to Hyderabad. Ching chang cho 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 chi chu chow ching chang chow. 10 Chinese came to Hyderabad. In Hyderabad, they formed all the shareholders are from China. 10 shareholders came to Hyderabad. These 10 shareholders formed a company in Hyderabad, Ching Chang Chow Limited. Whether all the shareholders are from China, whether it is a China company or India company, all the shareholders are from China. ఏం పేరు? రీచా? ఇండియన్ కంపెనీ, ఫారెన్ చైనా కంపెనీ? ఆల్ ఆర్ ఫ్రమ్ చైనా. ఎంప్లాయీస్ are China, manufacturing is in China, selling in here, but all the shareholders are from China. Everything is from China. Ching chang cho 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 chi chu chow ching ching ching. Huh? See, Richa is from India. After clearing CMA, Richa went to USA, America. Richa is working in the America. Richa is meeting the Peter in the America. Richa and Peter fell in love. They got married in America. Richa and Peter is getting the Anthony son. This Anthony is Indian or American? Mother Indian. Indian or American? Because he was born in America as per American laws. By birth he will get green card or white card, क्या क्या बोलते हैं बेटा. By birth he will get it. Yes sir, no sir? Because he is born in America as per American laws. This Anthony is an American. పోనీ రమేష్ పెట్టుకోని పేరు, రాము పెట్టుకున్న పేరు, ఆంటోనీ ఎందుకు? This Ramu is a American. Ramu is a born in America as per American laws. This Ching Chang Cho is there, but a company formed in India as per Indian laws. So this Ching Chang Cho is a Indian. Members may be foreigners. Members may be, between the members and company there is a imaginary cloth. Yes sir, no sir? Members अलग होता है, company अलग होता है. Company is Indian company and members are from China. నాన్న చింటూ వింటున్నావా? లాస్ట్ బెంచ్ వైట్ షర్ట్, ఏం పేరు నాన్న? యశ్వంతం. వింటున్నావా యశు? చూస్తున్నావా? కనిపిస్తుందా? వినిపిస్తుందా? మంచోడు. అరే వై డోంట్ యూ సిట్ హియర్ సమ్వేర్ ఇన్ ద ఫ్రంట్ బెంచెస్? యూ పీపుల్ ఆర్ గోయింగ్ బ్యాక్. లేడీస్ ఫస్టా? సరే. సో వాట్ వాస్ హ్యాపెన్ ఇన్ దిస్ కేస్లో బేటా? లెట్ మీ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ యూ. He may ask in the CMA enter also. Practical question is there, but one question practical. Very rare chance. 1-2% chance is there. Let me explain. More or many people don't know this case la. సరే నీకు తెలుసా కేసులో అయితే? చెప్తావమ్మా నాకు, అంటే నేను రాస్తున్నప్పుడు. ఏ క్యా హై బేటా? ఇండియా, ఏ పాకిస్తాన్. సార్ నో సార్? సో 10 Indians went to Pakistan. Rameshu, Sureshu, Rajeshu, Srinadu, Chintu, Bunty, Sweetie, Cutie. 10 Indians went to Pakistan. In Pakistan, they formed a company in Pakistan. The company name is Bharat Company Limited. Bharat Company Limited. This is formed in Pakistan as per Pakistani laws. So Bharat is a Pakistani artificial person. Which person? Clear? Shareholders are from India. Between the shareholders and the company there is a corporate will is there beta. This Bharat, Rameshu, Sureshu, Rajeshu, Ramu, Lakshman, Bharata, Kshetrajna, all are from India. There is an imaginary cloth. Which cloth beta? Done. In Pakistan I have so many friends. How many friends? I have so many friends. Alim Bhai, Kalim Bhai, Ali Bhai, Rahman Bhai. So many Bhais are there. So all these people, they formed a company in Pakistan. Who? Ali, Rahman, Shah Rukh Khan, Salman Khan, all are my friends. They're staying in Pakistan. Company name is Ali Company Limited. Ali Company Limited. So Ali Company is formed in Pakistan by Pakistanis, by as per Pakistani laws. Shareholders are from Pakistan only. We never bother about shareholders first of all. So Ali is a Pakistani artificial person Bharat is also a Pakistani artificial person. Clear? But for this Ali company, shareholders are from Pakistan. For Bharat company, shareholders are from India. ये Bharat company क्या करता पाकिस्तान में? This company will manufacture the tires in India. Big tires manufactured in India. They sell these tires in the Pakistan. Manufacturing India. Employees India. But the selling in the Pakistan. Wholesale and retail. Bharat Tires Company Limited. They sell the tires. Tires you know but black ఉంటాయి. పయ్య అంటారు. తునిగలు ఆడుకుంటారు. అవి నల్లగా ఉంటాయి రౌండ్గా. Brothers. This is a business. One fine day, Bharat sold some tires to when Happy New Year 1/1/26. Bharat sold some tires to Ali Company Limited. Ali will sell in retail on credit basis. Which basis, beta? Credit basis. 1 year credit. Done. Sisters, listening? Last bench, middle one. Please look at the screen only, sir. Don't look at somewhere else. Yeah. So what Bharat was doing, beta? Selling the tires to Ali on the credit basis. When it is sold, 1/1/26. Payment is to be made on the 1/1/27. Bharat is happy, Ali is happy, shareholders of Ali happy, shareholders of Bharat also happy. Everything is going very smooth, happy. Done. In the month of November, Rahul Gandhi was playing with crackers and all the people. Rahul Gandhi, Modi uncle, inko uncle, all the politicians, etc. Because some festival is going on there. So you know that mirchi bomb. ఇట్లా ఇస్తారు సార్ నో సార్ క్లియర్నా రెడ్గా ఉంటుంది ముంగట తెల్లగా ఉంటుంది ఇట్లా చేయాలి సో వన్ క్రాకర్ వెంట్ హియర్ ఆఫ్టర్ గోయింగ్ దట్ ఇస్ ఎ డామ్ ఏమన్నది డామ్ గ్రేట్ సోల్జర్స్ ఆఫ్ పాకిస్తాన్ దే థాట్ ఇట్ ఇస్ ఏ రియల్ బాంబ్ soldier means soldier, yes sir, no sir. So out of that anxiety, that great soldiers of Pakistan throwing the 3 bombs, real bombs on the India. Out of 3, 2 are working, 1 is not working because China bombs all are. Yes sir, no sir. Modi को गुस्सा आया, क्या आया? Then Modi said, जवानों मित्रों बड़ा 10 डाला Indian people on the Pakistan. Yes sir, no sir. All are working, manufacturing in India. Then China people kept this. Pakistan is putting some 10 bombs. 7 are working, 3 are not working. Tus only. So Pakistan people are keeping bombs. Modi uncle is keeping bombs. When this was happening in the month of the November, November, December, January भी आ गया बेटा 31st December आ गया. Then they stopped the throwing the bombs. They said Happy New Year भैया. Then again throwing the bombs. Today is the Happy New Year 1/1/27. 1/1. Then Bharat went to Ali. Bharat said to Ali bhai, good morning, Happy New Year. Then Ali said, Happy New Year bhaiya. Then Bharat said, Ali bhai, today is the due date 1/1/27. As per due date, you have to repay my money. If you give the money, I will take the money. Then Ali said, Bharat bhai, India and Pakistan के बीच में war चल रहा. But what is the effect of the war? If a person becomes alien enemy, when you're entering into contract, his alien friend, subsequently he becomes the enemy. Then what is the fate of the transaction? Anyone who know the answer, raise your hand. Subsequent to entering into valid contract, war broke out between 2 countries. Then what is the validity of the contracts? Void. Anyone, just raise your hand. You can give wrong answer also. Bangar talle. Rasna CA foundation. Anyone? Others? Void. Void agreement, void contract. Void contract. మీ పేరు మహేష్ సార్ నీ పేరు రాజేష్ See. That's what I want. If the contract is as per public policy, contract is opposite to public policy. What is public policy? Public policy is never defined in India. Never defined in any act. Court will decide whether policies as per public policy are opposed to public. During the COVID, you are supposed to wear the mask. Not wearing the mask, opposite to public policy. Your marriage is happening. You're celebrating in the midnight 3 o'clock. Make a lot of noise. Opposite to public policy. Public policy is never defined. Court will decide. If the contract is as per public policy, during the war, it is suspended. It will be after the war. It will be revived. It will be continued. If it is opposite to public policy, it will be void contract from the date of the declaration of the war. Then SR no void kaadu, suspend అవుతుంది. ఇప్పుడు if it is as per public policy, as per selling the tires is not opposed to public policy, no beta. Tires is opposed to public, not opposed to public policy. So Ali said there is a war between India and Pakistan. So contract is suspended during the war. You can come back after the war. I will make the payment. Who said? Ali. Bharat said, Ali bhai, आप तो पाकिस्तानी, मैं तो पाकिस्तानी. You are taking your birth in Pakistan. I am taking my birth in Pakistan. We both are same country. We both are same Pakistanis. There is no concept of alien enemy. I am not from India, no. I am a Pakistani. You are a Pakistani. There is a concept of enmity. Done. So you have to make the payment today itself. Then Ali said, अरे भरत भाई, आप तो पाकिस्तानी, but आपका member तो Indian है ना? Then Bharat said, Ali bhai, मैं अलग होता है, member अलग होता है. There is a war between my member, but not with me, no. I am Pakistani, you are Pakistani. Me, I am different, my member is different. So there is no concept of alien enemy. You have to make the payment today itself. Who said? Bharat. Still no clear? అవునరా భయ్, నా మెంబర్ ఇండియా, నేను పాకిస్తాన్ ఉన్నాయి కదా, నువ్వు పాకిస్తాన్, నేను పాకిస్తాన్. Why are you thinking about my member? There is a wheel is there between. I am different, they are different. Give the money to me, not to them. Done. But Ali bhai said, मैं नहीं देता, क्या करता कर लो. In Pakistan, one area is there, beta, Nampalli. In the Nampalli, one court is there, beta. In Pakistan, Bharat filed a case on the Ali. Then who will win the case? The main purpose of alien enemy. Sir, why we shouldn't enter into contact with the enemy, sir? First of all, you tell me that. See. This is India. This is Pakistan. I am a yoga teacher. Which teacher? How to take the air in, air out. That's what I will teach. Kaal etu lepali, she etu lepali avi nerpista. Yoga teacher. Which teacher? Yoga teacher. Or musician, guitar, violin. That's what I will teach. I am in Kanyakumari. My student is this corner somewhere. Fight is happening here. I am teaching online class from here to here. But government said don't teach. Why? It is not affecting you, no. I am out na apmantuna. Abba please aga Bombay ko jarse. I am not saying no. You can keep the bombs. I never said no, stop it for few minutes. I want to go there. Antunana. You people carry on. But government said don't teach to Pakistani. Why? Why it is void ab issue? So what, Ray? I am not selling the bombs. I am not manufacturing the bombs. I am not selling the kattul. I am teaching yoga, meditation. That first I am teaching, no? I am teaching exercise or guitar, violin, something that I am teaching. I am teaching otherwise auditing, tax. It will not affect the war, no. Why we should not enter into contact with that guy? Because he will pay the money to SG. I will pay income tax. Any country during the war, to protect their country, most of the revenue, 70% of the revenue, they will utilize that revenue for the war itself. That means Pakistanis are giving the money to India. I will pay income tax. With that money, what they will do? They will keep a bomb on the Pakistan. That means, so they're financing us. Bombay. So that's why we should not enter into contact with the enemy country. Enemy country should not be benefited from our country. There is a logic. This logic is important in this case. Till now clear, beta? Bolo. So, so Bharat filed a case on the Ali. Ali said, "Sir, there is a war between India and Pakistan. I don't want to make the payment till the conclusion of the war." In the court of law, Bharat said, "Sir, I am a Pakistani. He is a Pakistani. There is no concept of alien enemy." Then court said that, "See, Bharat bhai, if Ali is making the payment to Bharat, Bharat will declare the dividend. Shareholders are in India. Employees are in India. Whatever the money Ali pays to Bharat, no, ultimately it will go to India itself, which is an enemy country. Enemy country should not be benefited. That is the logic behind the alien enemy. So during the war, during the court will lift the will between the Bharat and its shareholders by treating both are one and the same. Before before the war, will is there. After the war, will is there. During the war, will be lifted. Will be to decide the enemy character of the company. This is not India, beta. This is Germany. This is not Pakistan. This is England. Some of the Germans went to England. In England, they formed a company called Continental Tire and Rubber Company Limited. Bolo, Continental Tire and Rubber Company Limited. There was another English company formed by English people in England, Daimler Company Limited. Daimler Company Limited. Clear na beta? Clear. Continental क्या करते बेटा? Continental will manufacture the tires in the Germany. They will sell in the England. After selling the tires to Daimler, before making the payment, there was a world war. There was a, as per the world war, England and Germany are the enemy countries. Argument of the Daimler. Since war is going on between the England and Germany, I don't want to make the payment to Continental. Continental argument. I am English person. You are also English person. There is no concept of the enmity. The court held that if Daimler makes the payment to Continental, they will transfer it to Germany itself. Then, समझ में आया बेटा? During the war, enemy country should not be benefited. So will be lifted. అర్థమవుతుందారా देखो to decide the enemy character of the company. All these cases are very important in CA foundation. These questions only he will ask as it is by changing names. To decide the enemy character of the company, court will lift the will. Here will is lifted between, in this last case la, will was lifted between Continental and its shareholders who staying in the Germany. Court will lift the will between company and shareholders during the war. Company and its shareholders during the war by treating both are one and the same. By treating both are one and the same. Because enemy country should not be benefited. Enemy country should not be benefited from another country. Enemy country should not be benefited from other country. Then next one, for the prevention of the fraud anta, for the prevention of the fraud, Guilford Motors versus Horney, HORNEY, honey, R is silent. అక్కడ పడుతుందా? అక్కడ పడుతుందా? For the prevention of the fraud, the intention is to do the fraud, no, will be lifted. So to explain this case la, you know, ఇది రాయండి ఫస్ట్ ప్రీవియస్ దానికి. Daimler, but who's Daimler? English company. Continental, Germany company. Daimler Company Limited versus Continental Tire and Rubber Company Limited. బేటా. నెక్స్ట్ ఫర్ ద ప్రివెన్షన్ ఆఫ్ ద ఫ్రాడ్ అంట. See, by wearing the wheel, if you're doing the fraud, no, behind the wheel will be, they will see the person behind the wheel. Yes or no, sir? Do you know this case la? Cheppandra, how many of you know this case la? Guilford Motors versus Honey. Half తెలుసారా? ఫుల్ రాసిన మార్క్స్ ఏడాడు. See, Hyderabad is known for the biryani, right? So you may have so many biryani points, but especially when I am of your age, there was a famous biryani shop in restaurant in Hyderabad, Paradise. Once upon a time, very famous, very tasty also. Nowadays, it's not that much tasty. It's there today also, but not that much tasty. But when I was of your age, nearly 15 years, 20 years back, no, very famous. Paradise dinner anta rich anattu. So a fragrance different గా ఉంటుంది సార్. ఎన్ని రెస్టారెంట్లు ఉన్న హైదరాబాద్లో, దట్ Paradise taste will be different once upon a time. Why we are getting that taste? Because of the Santosh. Because of who is Santosh? He is a chief chef in the Paradise. Chef Santosh. कौन है बेटा? So he is the one who will keep the masala in the that biryani. Because of that masala, we are getting that fragrance, that taste. Sir, no sir. వింటున్నావారా చింటూ? మంచోడాడు. But one fine day, Santosh was hungry. When hungry comes, what will come? Anger will come. So out of that anger, he went to a restaurant from the kitchen, sitting over there, ordering the chicken biryani. Then that waiter said, sir, it will cost 500 rupees. How much? Then Santosh said, do you know who I am? Yes, sir. You're chief chef in the Paradise. If you're working, we're paying. If you eat, you have to pay. Yes, sir. No, sir. If you ask the money, I will leave. Sure, sir. For example, Ritika said, Richika said, I'm getting bored in the class. Richa, getting bored in the class. I don't want to listen, sir. Welcome, madam. Please leave the class. Matladatam, Abba, please kuchova. Abba, please kuchova. Abba, please leave. Will we request? No. Get lost. Yes, sir. No, sir. Santosh said, hey, if you ask the money, I will leave the Paradise. I will resign. Then Paradise said, public is coming because of the Paradise brand, not because of you. No one know who is Santosh. If you say like that, I will leave. Then Paradise said, yes, you can leave. So, but when you're angry, don't take decision, okay? Because girlfriend is going with someone, boyfriend is missing, don't commit suicide. And then inkonda missing. I failed in CA, I failed in CMA, I failed somewhere. Boyfriend fly away, girlfriend fly away. Don't take any decisions. Don't take any emotional decisions. We should not take. We should not speak. We should not talk when you're emotionally not well. Look at your face in the mirror. You're not feeling comfortable. Yes sir, no sir. Galiz guntadi. Then, so out of that emotion, Santosh was resigned. When he is resigning and leaving the company, there was agreement between the Paradise and Santosh. As per the agreement, after leaving the Paradise, Santosh can do any business. Which business? Including similar business of the Paradise. Even Santosh can do biryani business, but he should not solicit the customers of the Paradise. రోజు ప్యారడైస్ ముంగట నిల్చొని రా 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 మా రెస్టారెంట్లో తిను అనొద్దు. ఏమనొద్దు? రా 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 మా రెస్టారెంట్లో తిను అని అనొద్దు. You can leave the Paradise. You can do any business, including similar business, but you should not solicit the customers of Paradise. Signed by Paradise, signed by Santosh also. Out of that angry, he left. Do you know Paradise in Secunderabad? Opposite to Paradise, one restaurant is there, Santosh Dhaba. కింద బేకరీ ఉంటుంది, ప్యారడైస్ బేకరీ ఉంటుంది. బేకరీకి అపోజిట్లో సంతోష్ ధాబా ఉంటుంది ఆ గల్లీలో. క్లియర్ బేటా? కోపం వచ్చేసి మనకి సంతోష్ గారికి అపోజిట్ ప్యారడైస్ ఓపెనింగ్ షాప్ బేటా, సంతోష్ ధాబా. బట్ నో వన్ నోస్ సంతోష్, నో వన్ ఈస్ గోయింగ్ దేర్. బాబులాస్ జాబ్, బాబులాస్ salary, starting the business, getting the losses, sitting idle. Then one sweetie came to her biryani. ఎవరు వచ్చారా? స్వీటీ అక్క బిర్యానీ తిన్నది. అండ్ లుకింగ్ ఎట్ ద ఐస్ ఆఫ్ ద సంతోష్, కళ్ళు కలిసాయి. ఏం కలిసాయి? మనసు కలిసాయి. Santosh and Sweetie fell in love. They got married also. After marriage, every weekend shopping, శారీలు, చుడిదార్లు, నెయిల్ పాలిష్లు, నెయిల్ రిమూవర్లు. అదే పనిగా పెట్టాలి. సో ఎక్స్పెన్స్ ఇంక్రీస్డ్, ఇన్కమ్ రెడ్యూస్డ్, ఫ్రస్ట్రేషన్ ఇంక్రీస్డ్, లూజింగ్ ద హెయిర్. ఎస్ సార్, నో సార్. ఫర్ హూమ్ బేటా? సంతోష్, పాపం సంతోష్. క్లియర్ నా? మ్యారీడ్ టు స్వీటీ. Was worrying a lot. Then Rajesh went there. Who is Rajesh? Santosh friend beta. Babu, don't touch Sweetie, okay? This is like your sister. పక్కకుందని చెప్పి ముట్టుకోకరు. ఎల్లలాంటిది. ఓకేనా నాన్న? Then Rajesh was asking the Santosh, what happened? Santosh, why you are so dull? Why you are keeping your face like that? Then Santosh said, Arey Rajesh, I lost the job, I lost the income, getting the losses, recently married, no income, more expenditure, nail polish, nail remover, eyelashulu, eyeliner. So I am unable to manage all these things. Then Rajesh said, Arey Santosh, last week I went to Paradise, the taste is missing because you are not working over there. Why can't you advertise? So you are not working in the Paradise, because of that the Paradise taste is also affected. You can advertise, no? Then Santosh said, no mama, yes and I hota, because out of frustration, out of irritation, out of humiliation, when I coming out, no, I entered into agreement with Paradise. As per the agreement, I should not solicit the customers of the Paradise. I should not speak against the Paradise. Yes or no sir? Who said that? With whom? Rajesh. Clear na beta? Who is him? Santosh. Sweetie. ఆడి ఫ్రెండ్ రాజేష్ గాడు. రాజేష్ ఈజ్ ఎ చార్టర్డ్ అకౌంటెంట్ అండ్ CMA ఆల్సో. దెన్ రాజేష్ సెడ్ టు సంతోష్, అరే సంతోష్, agreement was there between Santosh and Paradise. Santosh should not solicit, but somebody can solicit, no, somebody can inform, no. Who is a stranger? Who is a stranger to contract? Beta. Then Santosh said, who is that stranger? Can't stand on the main road, no. Santosh, Rajesh, will you stand on the main road? No, you can't. Naire, let us get a new baby. Which baby? Who is that baby? Beta. So Santosh, with the help of, this is real facts, Santosh with the help of his friend and wife, he formed a baby called Santosh Daba Private Limited Company. Which company? Santosh Daba Private Limited Company. One share Sweetie, one share Rajesh, remaining shares are with Santosh. Once this company is formed, no beta, company alag hota hai, shareholders alag hota hai. Clear na? So this Santosh Daba Private Limited Company is appointing Santosh as the marketing executive. Which executive? Sales executive. So one fine day, Santosh was wearing the nice dress and keeping a helmet also. On the helmet, on his dress, he's writing, my name is Santosh Daba Private Limited Company. Then Santosh standing before the Paradise gate entrance. Ma restaurant lo tinu అని అడుగుతుండేవారు Santosh. Then Paradise went there, hey Santosh, why you soliciting my customers? This is agreement. As per the agreement, you should not solicit. Then Santosh said, it is not Santosh, it is Santosh Daba Private Limited Company. मैं अलग होता है, कंपनी अलग होता है. I am the employee, I am doing my job. Santosh is not soliciting, company is soliciting. Then na beta, then Santosh ko gussa, Paradise ko gussa hai beta. He filed a case in the court of law. The court held that the main purpose of formation of the company, by Santosh is solicit the customers of the Paradise without making the breach of contract. Court has lifted the will between the Santosh and Santosh company by treating both are one and the same. In తెలుగులో ఒక సామెత ఉంటుంది, పామ్ జాబల కట్టిరుగొద్దు, సాప్ మర్జానా ఓ నైట్ ఉట్నా, లక్డీ నైట్ ఉట్నా. అంటే we have to make the breach, we have to solicit the customers of the Paradise without making the breach of contract. Yes sir, no sir. Then court said, hey దొంగ, ఏమన్నది? The main purpose of formation of the company is to solicit the customers of the Paradise without making the breach of contract. Clear na? They're treating both of them and the same, Santosh and its company. In the real life, Paradise is the Guilford Motors. Which motors? GF and Endra? Guilford Motors, girlfriend gaadu. Yes or no, sir? This is the Honey. Honey was the employee of the Guilford Motors. When he is resigning from the company, there was agreement. As per the agreement, Honey can resign from the Guilford Motors. He can do any business, including similar business of the Guilford Motors. Clear na? Subsequently, Honey, with the help of his wife and friend, formed a private company. This private company started soliciting the customers of the Guilford Motors. Guilford Motors filed a case on the Honey. The court held that, hey Donga, the main purpose of formation of the company by Honey is to solicit the customers of the Guilford Motors without making the breach of contract. Then here what Honey is doing? Fraud. ఏం చేశాడు? Fraud. ఏంటి? Look beta, keep the heading for the prevention of the fraud. Sir, able to understand case laws for the prevention of fraud. Tomorrow we will complete the first chapter. हो गया बेटा. We have left with one more 4 headings. We'll complete this tomorrow. If the purpose of formation of the company is to defraud, purpose of formation of the company is to defraud creditors, shareholders, customers, or any other person then court will lift the veil between company and such a defaulting officer. What is the name of the company? Santosh Private Limited Company. That is Honey's Private Limited Company. So, what is the last point? Court will lift the will between the company and such a defaulting officer by treating both are one and the same. Next, उधर लिखो बेटा, Guilford Motors versus Honey. Guilford Motors versus Honey. Last heading for the day, to protect the public policy. So we have more 4 headings. We'll discuss these 4 headings tomorrow. Done. Just write the case name in the exam. You need not write the facts because it is not covered in the institute material. Clear? Heading, to protect the public policy. Court will lift the veil between company and shareholders. Court will lift the veil between company and shareholders for the protection of the society. For the protection of society. If shareholders does any wrongful activity, if shareholders does any wrongful activity under corporate will, under corporate will, clear beta? Tomorrow I will ask you all these things, revise and come. Chalo, have a great time, enjoy the day, prepare well, SG signing off, take care. Clear? We left with 4 more headings, we will discuss in the next class.